Ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what happens when stars decide to hang out in giant cosmic groups? Well, spoiler alert, it's absolutely mind-blowing. We're diving into the world of star clusters, where stars aren't just lone wanderers, but part of an epic celestial gathering. Stick around because this is going to be stellar. You've probably heard of binary or trinary star systems, which is really just 2 or 3 stars within a single system. But what if you took thousands of stars and packed them together? Boom! You get a star cluster. Most stars aren't born alone. They form in massive groups, and we've got 2 major types: open clusters and globular clusters. Let's break them down. First up, open clusters. These are loosely packed groups of a few dozen to a few thousand stars. Think of them as cosmic communities, kind of like bustling neighborhoods in the galaxy. Some are even visible to the naked eye. Ever heard of the Pleiades, aka the Seven Sisters? That's an open cluster. So how do these clusters form? Imagine a massive cloud of gas and dust collapsing under gravity, forming a bunch of stars at once. These newborn stars stick together for a while, bound by gravity. But here's the kicker. Open clusters don't last forever. Now here's where things get wild. Over time, these stars play a gravitational game of bumper cars, constantly tugging and pulling on each other. Some stars get slingshotted out while others lose their buddies to the vastness of space. Eventually, open clusters just evaporate. In fact, most open clusters only last about 50 million years before they dissolve into the galaxy. So if you see one, enjoy it while it lasts. Now, if open clusters are young and short-lived, globular clusters are their ancient wise grandparents. These monsters contain hundreds of thousands of stars, all packed into a tight spherical shape. And get this, they're over 10 billion years old. That's almost as old as the universe itself. Unlike open clusters, these bad boys stick around for billions of years. Their intense gravity keeps the stars from drifting apart, and they orbit way outside the main disk of the galaxy. One of the coolest things about globular clusters is that they're a time capsule of the early universe. Their stars contain way fewer heavy elements than younger stars like our Sun. That's because they formed before a lot of heavier elements even existed. And speaking of weird stuff, scientists found blue straggler stars inside globulars. These shouldn't exist because massive blue stars burn out quickly. Turns out they're actually stars that merge together, forming a new, hotter star. Basically, the universe's way of recycling stars. Imagine standing on a planet inside a globular cluster. The night sky wouldn't be dark, it'd be filled with thousands of stars, some brighter than Venus. You could probably read a book at night just by starlight. Sounds incredible, right? But there's a catch. Because globular cluster stars lack heavy elements, they probably don't have planets like Earth. And even if they did, the constant gravitational chaos might fling them into space. So, maybe not the best real estate. Alright, quick recap. Open clusters are young, loosely packed, and slowly drift apart. Globular clusters are ancient, densely packed, and full of stars from the early universe. Both are stunning, both are mysterious, and both give us incredible insight into how stars live, evolve, and sometimes disappear. Which one fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the cosmos, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more mind-blowing space facts. Until next time, keep looking up.